Hi, my name is Lourdes Minton, and I want to tell you about the time I became a member of the Screen Actors Guild. I like to call this story the accidental actor. This is how it began. When I was in college, I worked at an accounting firm to pay for my college tuition. One day, my boss came in and told me they were shooting a commercial to be shown all around the United States. She asked me if I wanted to come along, and I thought, sure, I thought that would be fun. So we got to the location, and it was at a place where a lot of cowboys hung out. Apparently they wanted to shoot this commercial having cowboys in the scenes. And me, not really being a cowboy, and it being the 80s, I was dressed as a punk rocker. Anyway, after about an hour hanging out there, my boss decided she wanted to audition, and she asked me if I would do it with her. I thought, okay, why not? Sounds like fun. So after about 30 seconds of really silly questions, that was it. It was over. And we went back to work. Well, about 2 days later, I got a call, and can you believe it? It was from the talent agency telling me that I had gotten the part. I couldn't believe it. And they told me that they would be shooting the commercial out in the West Texas desert. So, about 3 days later, I decided to meet up with them. I know that sounds a little crazy to think that I would go out into the desert with people I didn't even know. And actually, it sounds kind of stupid now that I'm telling you about it. But I did it. And so I went out into the desert, and believe it or not, it was legit. There were cameras, director, there was even a catering company there. And so there was also a horse. Now, I had never been on a horse, but I was on a horse for 10 hours that day. And my only line was to yell, "To Texas!" And I yelled that over and over and over for 10 hours. And then it was it. It's over. Then I went home. About a week later, I got a contract in the mail from the Screen Actors Guild. I was told to sign it. I signed it, and then I became a member of the Screen Actors Guild. Shortly after that, I got my first check for $500. Turns out, because I had a speaking line, I was an actor. After several months, I started getting more and more checks in the mail. Can you believe? After all of that, I made a total of about $10,000. Who would have thought? I was an accidental actor. And that's how it started, just by going to audition. Thank you for listening to my story.